3, 2, 1.
All right, guys. Well, if you can't tell, the red boat is no more. Everything's stripped out of it. No graphs up front. Everything's gone, guys. It's the end of an era. Rolled 2 years in this boat and it's time to go. Now we're on. You guys have seen this boat before. This is the Nitro. It's an old 896. But so off camera, I got ahead of myself. We've got the trolling motor mounted. I've also went and built this switch panel to replace the broken one that was up there. It's nothing super special or anything, just some diamond plate I had sitting around. So yeah, guys, this is where we're at right now. Probably just gonna do some time-lapse stuff of me working on it. No major updates, although the one update we got to do, this motor is no good, so be good for somebody with parts, but plus it's a 25-inch shaft too, and I'm just a dummy sometimes, I guess. But the only other thing we've done that you guys haven't seen yet on camera, I modified the original lights to work, so they don't work right now because there's no battery in it. But yeah, so that's where we're at right now with everything, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and start wiring in the trolling motor plug up there and get busy. So I'm gonna throw this in a tripod and we'll see you guys then. All right, guys, we're getting trolling motor wired up now. That's it there, guys, and then boom, bam, just like that. There we go. Now what I'm gonna do is just go grab the graphs real quick and just double check the graphs, make sure everything clears on the double graph mount from Str8up Mounts on that, and go from there, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this camera for just 1 second and I'll be right back to you. All right, guys, so this is the graphs right here. Everything does clear. It looks close, but it does clear. So just a double stack 212s. This is actually going to get changed. I'm getting rid of Mega 360 soon and hopefully going to do forward view live, perspective view live right here on this. I'm just going to have another 126 SV Ultra there. One thing I am concerned about though is my foot pedal not going. So I might end up having to get a hold of Str8up Mounts and go with a larger riser. I might need to go with like a 8-inch riser, something a little bit taller. So we'll see on that. Yeah, I might end up having to do that though. So, but yeah, that's where we're at right now. So I think we can go ahead and start driving this stuff home here. So we're gonna go ahead and start marking this off to get mounted and then go from there. All right, guys, we're just gonna go ahead and get everything set up here. Kind of eyeball it. This sucks if you guys are wondering. You recording? Yes, you are recording. I'm gonna have to go for a dive here, guys. This sucks. I'm a redneck yoga. This sucks. Alright, I gotta go get some more hardware, folks. Guys, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the camera real quick. I'm having some hard time finding the hardware for this. I'm gonna go try to find where I put it and I'll be right back to you. Hey, what's up guys? Don't mind the old sweatband. It's about 110 here in Florida. Had to break out this. Sure, my neighbors love me, trashing the neighborhood up. So what you guys saw before, we were working on the front up there, which obviously I've removed the double stack because we still got to get some grommets and stuff through here to pass through. That's a better shot at the panel I made. The original factory panel is a thin plastic, and just with that plug, as soon as you put it on there, that thing would rattle all around and break. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna put a grommet right here, probably some switches on the outside. I'm undetermined how I'm gonna run some switches though. I might build a panel inside the rod locker to turn the Mega. Well, actually, once this boat comes out, I should have dual live scope up front. I'm actually gonna nix the Mega 360. I'm gonna regret it, but I'm going to learn perspective mode. That's all there is to it. So for my style of fishing, I think perspective's really gonna come into play. Anyways guys, I got ahead of myself. It was just so hot today. I'm not thinking, I'm just acting. We've got the batteries starting to go in right now. That's the main starting lithium from Impulse. Then that's my two 60 amp hour 36 volt batteries. I run them in parallel. And then that's the on the fly charger. That's the Victron smart charger right there. Obviously nothing's wired up. So sorry I'm bouncing around guys. It's just I'm in a crunch. As you guys saw earlier in this video, the red boat is no more. I mean, she's still there, don't get me wrong. She's still over there chilling. Yes, I have a fan blowing on me outside. I'm not lying to you guys, I hit 110 heat index today. And if you guys can see, there's no, I've got my crepe myrtle right there, but when the sun comes up that way and sits dead ahead, that don't do nothing. So, but yeah guys, I'm sorry this is kind of all over the place, but I am scrambling. I'm scrambling as hard as I can, guys. I have a tournament next weekend and we have a 80% chance or 80 to 90% chance of rain for the next 2 weeks. And this motor's got to go still, so I'm an idiot and I make horrible choices. And I shoot from the hip and don't research things, and it's come to bite me, but whatever. I'm gonna have one heck of a boat when I'm done, so I'm not even mad about it. So just jump through some flaming hoops backwards to achieve what everybody else can just wake up in the morning and do. It's the story of my life. But anyways guys, I'm gonna get the camera set up over here so you guys can kind of see how I'm gonna rig up some of these batteries. It's not optimal how I'm having to do this, but it's how I'm going to have to do this. Plain and simple, short and sweet. Sometimes you just got to make stuff work. Originally I was going to try to run all 4 batteries back here. Kind of forgot that I had chargers and a stupid oil tank. If I could get rid of this crappy 2-stroke off the back, I'd be able to put all 4 batteries back here, but what can you do guys? Anyways, I'm going to shut up. I'm going to set the camera up and start jamming out. See you guys on the next thing. All right guys, we're just getting down here and getting just got the Impulse on the fly charger done. That's the one that charges while you're running. That's a huge benefit to me. So if you guys see me blasting up and down a lake in a tournament and you're going, there's no way he can catch fish running that much, it's because I'm charging my batteries, because I'm an idiot. So it is, guys. Battery chargers are in, so you can see that in there. We are going to go ahead and start getting everything wired up now, guys. And then we'll go from there, I guess. So, and we'll get back up with you guys there. All right, guys, next day. And the battery system is in there. Just got some final tweaks that I got to do, but your battery chargers are over there. That's that Victron Smart Charger on the Fly Charger. 2 of my 36-volt batteries in parallel, and then down to the starting charging battery. That's a 12.8 volt 120 amp hour. Of course, I'm poor, so the 2-stroke tank. So we just got to get everything cleaned up back here, and then we need to move on to the front. The next is going to be rigging out the rod locker, which is going to be for everything up front. So the stack, which obviously is not on here right now because I have to feed some wires. I'm waiting on some stuff to come in the mail. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and move up to the front now and see if we can't go ahead and get rigging done up front, and I will catch up with you guys there on that part. It's actually everything going in there right there, taking care of some stuff in the back right now, and then I'll see you guys up front. All right, we're up in the front of the boat now. We're gonna get started working on it. It's not ideal how we're having to do it, like I mentioned earlier. We're still gonna be running a 2-stroke engine, so we have to have an oil tank. One day a 4-stroke will come my way, but right now we just gotta keep rocking with the 2-smoke. Hey, another day in the office, right? So we're gonna set the setup for the front graphs, which again, guys, they're not on right now because I still have to cut some access ports, stuff like that. So, but yeah, so that's where we're at right now with that. So we're gonna get going. I'm starting to get everything mocked up. That's the GLS 10 box for live scope. There's my fuse panel. There's the battery, of course, the charger, all that. We're gonna go ahead and get all this rigged up. My hopes are to be that I can actually still put a couple of rods in here for fur. We'll see. This rod locker is substantially smaller than the other one. So we'll see where we're at on that. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start getting set up. I gotta go grab some screws out of the garage really quickly that I forgot to bring in the boat. Go ahead and get that mounted, got our master switch right here on off for it there as well. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get that done right now, and I'll get back to you guys. All right, guys, we're working on the rod locker. Batteries in, that's in, box is in. Still got to figure out a way to mount the charger. Charging port is now in, so it's going to be that right there. I just stole the one off the Stealth. We're going to go ahead and get that mounted really quickly. See if I can't set the camera up somewhere here to actually work. We'll see if that stays. Might stay. I don't know if it will or not. Who's counting? That's it there, guys. That's that NOCO charger port. It's like 25 bucks. Then all it simply does here is just goes and plugs in on the inside like so. And boom. That was easy, wasn't it? We're gonna go ahead and clean up the wires in there real quick and see what else I can do. I'm waiting on parts right now, so I'm waiting on the delivery man. So knowing my luck, he'll wait until the second it starts raining. So yeah, that's fun. All right, we're gonna keep on keeping on, and I'll catch up with you guys on the next stop of working on the boat. Day 450, and no, it's day 4. Send help. I'm not okay. No, guys, I'm back. I ran out of time yesterday. Had to get fur to boxing and everything, so just jumping back on the boat, and that is everything that we're at so far. and just a bunch of heaping messes of wiring. Of course, the stack's out. And in true fashion, got all of this done. And the bilge pump that sits underneath all that, my bilge pump's gone. So now I got to pull everything out that I just put in. So luckily it'll all be a plug and play type deal now, but just 2 steps forward and 1 step back. So at least we're still 1 step forward. I'll take it. But still got old red here broke down, so strip broke down. But all right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get a game plan going on what I'm gonna jump to next and get after it, and I will talk to you guys when I get to that point. We're gonna try this again. I just filmed an entire clip and my battery died even though it was at 40%, so that's fun. Anyways, guys, this video is gonna kind of be all over the place. It's gonna be missing a lot of work. Guys, after I hit my head, not to get too personal, but anyways, I have kind of like a short-term memory deal, and like my attention span's like shot. So I end up kind of losing track of what I'm doing, and focusing on the camera and everything is just, it just messed with me a lot. So I really had to dig in. Like, the clock's ticking on this boat. I really needed to do some work today. So I kept the cameras off, dug in and focused, and here we are, guys. We've got the Str8up Mounts dash mount right there. That's the dual mount. They make a single, and then if you want to add that to it, make it dual. Unfortunately, on my boat, I had to make a special bracket, if you guys can't see back there. And then we're gonna add some bracing. There is a little bit of shake to it. Nothing to do with the Str8up mounts. If I actually use the base for Str8up, I wouldn't have any issues, period. So, you know, keep in mind, guys, this is an older boat. So if you can remember the older boats, they would have a platform here, and that, obviously I'm not rolling with that. So I just put the Humminbird puck right there. That's for that bird. Then I got the same Lowrance as before. This is everything up front, just a one more once over. Got both graphs up here. That's the Str8up Mounts graph. I made that custom panel right there. We got the Alltrex on, Mega 360s on, live scopes on. I'm waiting on the clips right now for this, and Live Fishing is sending me the loom for, or the wrap for that. And then let's see what else we got going on here. Oh yeah, the batteries. The batteries are 100% done. See right there, we've got all the batteries, got the chargers in there, got everything. So that's it, guys. We got a little bit of wiring to clean up, but everything's pretty much done for right now. I'm waiting on Russell Marine Products to send me a transducer for the Lowrance. And I still got to hook up the transducer for the Humminbird. So that's going to be for another day. It's actually Father's Day right now, so I'm going to go inside and actually relax. But anyways, guys, I appreciate you watching along with this one. Sorry, like I said, it was so chaotic. I'm just, you know, playing the hand I was dealt right now, just trying to make it through it, guys. So hopefully you can understand that, and just know I want to be better. So it's been a rough road for me, but right now we're just counting down the days for a new engine. Like I said in the beginning, I am going to repower this. Long story short, I'm stupid, and this boat has a 25-inch shaft motor on it, and if you know anything about bass boats, that's not going to work. So that was just a lapse of judgment. That was pure plain old stupidity by me. So whatever. And here's the last look. This is probably the last time you guys are going to see old Red. So peace out, Red. I'm going to cry. So anyways, guys, I'm going to jump off here, go enjoy the rest of Father's Day. Hopefully you guys did the same. Guys, I appreciate you watching. Remember to check us out anywhere. Make sure you like and subscribe. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye, y'all.